All right, welcome everybody. A few people are starting to join us here. Right now we are in the picks and bans phase for game one of the semifinals. Pretty exciting. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see everything. I haven't streamed on my own channel in quite some time, so okay, so we've got the first bans coming in. And I think I'll put Game Ranger up on the screen here. I think you guys should be able to see that, or that's not the... See if there's a different one I can put up here. No, that's not gonna work. That's okay. No worries. Maybe a bit louder if I can. Yeah, I probably can do that. Let me boost that up. How's that, Heesh? Is that any better? Okay, we've got Alex's pick. All right, here we go. All right. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. You got it. Okay, let's try that. Is that loud enough for you guys? That's all the way up. I don't know if that's going to be too much, but should be okay. And let me just get the map and stuff on here and make sure the game is actually streaming. It should be going now. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, if it's too much, you guys will let me know. What's up, everybody? We got Bomber, Assyrians here. Very nice. I don't know if I mentioned what the bans and picks were if you're just tuning in, but Carliber banned Isengard and Rivendell right out the gate, and Alex banned Mordor and Misty Mountains. And we're going to see some Harad versus Rohan here. We're going to see some Carliber Rohan action. Should be fun. Okay. Here goes. Remember, first 60 seconds. Let me know about Con. Okay. I told him, just in case the stream messes up with the connection here, that they can tell me in 60 seconds if it's going to be too rough, and then we'll get another neutral host in here to fix that problem. Yeah, a little bit of allergies. My room's a bit cooped up, and I'm trying out like a microphone headset too, so I think I sound a little different there. But here we go, guys. Game 1 of the last semifinals of the Carnage Cup tournament. We've got over here in the bottom right of Ifa Yafa, Harad, which is perfect for this map, of course. Excited to see this. We've got Alexshellnot, at least a one-time champion of the Age of the Ring official tournaments. I can't remember which one he won, but I'm pretty sure he did. And in the top left, we've got Rohan, Carliber, at least a two-time champ as well. This is going to be an exciting match here. Sounding different, but it sounds all right, yeah? Because I don't really want to switch back to the other mic. As long as you guys can still understand me, this is a lot easier for me. All right, we've got 4 farms coming out for Carliber here. All of them are going to be in their own spots so far, so I don't see him doubling up quite yet for peasant spam, but his builders are on the move, so we'll see what he wants to do here. If he doesn't build a barracks or a stable soon, yep, it looks like, oh, an archery range actually going down right next to this farm, forward towards the enemy base, and we've got just 3 bazaars and the outpost. We're actually going to see the warlords. I think I like this from Alex. I bet what we've seen, well, Alex is going to, or sorry, yeah. He's going to kind of subvert the Mahood openings that's been happening a lot lately. So probably going to go for the warlords, because if he went for Mahood and the mind games are on a different level here, right? So if Carliber goes quick horseman of the mark to counter the Mahoods, that'll be kind of wasted against the warlords. He hasn't even picked what he wants to use yet, because he's just trying to wait and see what Carliber is going to open with. We are going to see a stables in the back here. Very interesting. Going straight for the upgrade to get the Rohirrim, and the Yeoman Archers out already. So the Warlord is scouting, but I don't think his vision is very high until he's, yeah, so he didn't really see, I don't even think he saw those archers before he summoned these guys. He's going to drop the dry spell out on the farm here to lower that income. And we've got some more axemen on the way. He saw the archers, so he knows probably not going to be too spammy with peasants quite yet. Another battalion of archers here to try and defend. He's going to find the stables pretty early on. If he's able to get the running attacks on the builder, Carliber is going to lose a builder right away. Wow. Wow, opening builder kill. The archer's not able to save it. This battalion's going to go down. But they made a really good trade there getting that builder. It's not going to be enough probably with both of these battalions of archers to get this farm. But actually we'll see. The angle is not looking so good. Oh no, they were able to get the warlord, so no problems there. We've got more tribals coming across the map. He saw the stables, so some of them have already picked the pikemen, trying to defend against any horsemen of the mark that will be coming, I'm sure, soon, if he doesn't have them already. It's 3 battalions of yeoman archers so far, and it's the Rohirrim, that's right, because he upgraded. So 2 battalions of Rohirrim queued up here. But Alex is prepared for such an enemy, but not if he runs into these archers. All right, so what is Alex's plan here? I like that he's taking the map a little bit, or getting on the map with his warriors, but only 400 total command points, not spread out so far in terms of economy buildings quite yet. Probably wants to stay a little bit grounded because the Rohirrim are going to be difficult to deal with. This will be his first inkling that he's up against Rohirrim. He saw the stables, but he didn't necessarily know that it was being upgraded. Goblins and yeoman archers coming after these tribal axemen. He's going to be able to get this kill on this open farm here. And they're going to be able to take on the farm that was dry spelled. Going to lose quite a bit of units here. I don't know what the PP advantage is going to be here. The PowerPoint advantage is going to be. The farm for the, the low tier units here. Mary is chasing down these guys. This farm obviously fell. And unless he's able to target these warlords, if this battalion joined them, I think he'd be able to get this farm as well. But he's chasing around. He's kind of just running around getting shot at by archers over here. Yep, so they were able to focus down the warlord, and the pikes were able to take these guys down. PP, yep, that's right. Okay, over here we've got the Rohirrim running around, getting caught, actually, by the tribal spears. Harondor Raiders here to counter, just to get the speed. And he was not able... well, the warlord is still trucking away. Left to his own devices, we'll check back in what, 70 seconds maybe, and maybe this will be gone. So there's a buff on the. Do we have the scout? Yep, the scout has joined these Rohirrim, but the Harondor Raiders actually, even with the buff, it's a pretty close fight. But these guys are on low HP. I think the Harondor Raiders could have finished these guys off and might continue to do so. This warlord is still trucking. Oh, Mary came in for the kill. Nice job, buddy. Excellent. Okay. In the center, Rohan is moving ahead with all sorts of Tier 1 Rohan units, and another huge tribal clump here is coming after these farms. This guy's going to get it here. Let's see what damage we've got over here. The builder for a builder. The architect is going to fall. Spears. It's just actually 1 battalion of spears and 3 archers, so not a lot of building damage potential in that clump. I think I just heard Eowyn as well, yes. Eowyn has entered the field. Not a lot of peasants with her, but maybe that will change. A battalion of... that was not the scout, so a battalion of Rohirrim sacrificed themselves, probably just trying to heal up in the base, but then aggroed. Alright, so Rohan has come back to defend their homes, sending the tribal warlords running. I mean, this is a great attempt, but an upgraded level 2 stables is actually going to have many, many hit points. Carliber has quite a bit of time to deal with that, should he choose. Harondor Raiders going to jump on top of this pretty ambitious farm. There's going to be a few. If he knows about this one, and honestly, he has a good opportunity here to chase down this builder. That's right. I don't know if Carliber ever built up another one, but Dry Spell actually hitting, I wonder if it looks like 4 seems pretty typical. I don't know if it hits the barracks, but it definitely hit this farm. And Alex actually in a really good spot now. Large fight in the center here. It's just archers. If the Harondor Raiders from before start joining the fight, then they're gonna make quick work of this. Mary is in mortal danger here. Mary and Eowyn both. So losing both heroes here. With only some Rohirrim. Yeah. Okay, so Alex handily wins this fight. What are we doing power-wise? Nope, that's it. Mary and Eowyn both. Toast. Okay. Jumping on top of, again, the dry-spelled farm. This is the only level 2 farm left. Carliber's eco is heavily damaged. Heavily damaged. Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this game is Alex's, barring any crazy mishaps here. There's just no... It's 350 max CP for Rohan. He goes Horn of the Westfold, but he only has the level 1 barracks. Who is this? Oh, Mary's still alive. He's still kicking it. Taking out some Harondor warlords here before his time. But is no more. He's level 10 now. Alright. This farm is gone. And Carliber actually at max army size. 2 battalions of Rohirrim are now on the field, coming after these extra bazaars, trying to rein Harad in, while Harad is not going for the death blow. These next few minutes are crucial for Carliber. If he's going to make a comeback, he's doing the exact right thing. The cavalry is going to try and take care of any of the extra income that Harad is enjoying from his lead. Suladan is going to chase down these Rohirrim. And Harad just kind of, you know, creeping the bottom, found another farm here. This is not a farm Carliber is really able to lose, but he's rebuilding some of his eco back in base. Suladan riding back to handle these Rohirrim, while the other ones came back to try and defend against this. But with the tribal warlords here, this one, oh, that one was an archer. He's dead. Harandor Spearman here to try and handle the Rohirrim. All right, Mary and Eowyn back for Carliber. We have the summon back because she did use it and then immediately died, so her summon is immediately available. Horn of the Westfold hitting these units. Oh no, the Easterling summon here with the specialist damage. Eowyn is going to be in a bit of trouble here, but Horn of the Westfold is not nothing. Those units are going to be pretty well buffed up. Suladan is hunting down these Rohirrim here. Getting on top of this farm, though, like whoever wins this battle, Carliber is able to kill the summoned units, sure, but he's losing his ever-precious farms. He cannot go much longer without the economy. I really love this strategy from Alex. With the dry spell and just keeping the farms away from Rohan, he's just starving them out. And it's going to be up to him to kind of finish this endgame chess bit here. The upgraded stables is going to fall, and I think we'll see the end of game one going to Alex here any second now. Let's see if we're checking up to anything else. It looks like he's happy to stay on the level 2. Both are level 2 outposts here. Yeah, this is going to be over quite soon. Durnhelm has arrived. I don't know. That looks like the debuff for for a cripple, but he's still trucking along, isn't he? All right. So Rohan here able to defend their stables, but to what end, I am not sure. He doesn't even have the CP available to complete building these archers. He's just so far behind. And not to be discounted either, Carliber lost 2 builders. He's having to spend 500 to replace his builders to rebuild these farms. That's not something to lose lightly, even if it is kind of a mostly a joke. Losing both of them is certainly not great. Caran Lambar hitting the field. Okay, this is what I like to see. When we're in the end game here for Alex, he's got to secure his lead, so he's going to go for those big investments into the bigger heroes. Oh, man. No. All right, a battalion of Rohirrim running straight into the Harandor spears. He's got a mounted Durnhelm. But there's just there's nothing to trample. It's all Harandor spears, tribal spears, and horses themselves. Caran Lambar is getting right into the thick of it, dealing with these tier 2 swords with ease. Going right through them. Alright, that clearly must not be a cripple. I don't know my Eowyn's abilities very well. But Caran Lambar is going to retreat for now, getting shot at by quite a few yeoman archers. And, you know, before you know it, Carliber is back up to 500 max CP. There's farms back on his side of the map. He's got his builders back. And even though he lost this fight, he has not lost the game yet. He's got level 2 replenishing battalions here. Let's see. Most of these guys are not level 2, so they're not going to be replenishing here. A well, if he can afford it. I know he has no money. But you'd like to see a well probably here for... Yep, there it is. All right. Let's check and see. It's going to be confusing. The Westfolder's color scheme is very similar to to the Harad color scheme here, so we'll just keep track of who's doing what here. This is going to be a very important battle for Carliber here if he's going to stay in this. Suladan and Caran Lambar both at half health in the center here. Yeah, it might be too much. If he's able to get the tramples on the rest of these tribals here, the West folders are, yeah, the West folders are almost gone. Caran Lambar is now level 4. Breaker of Stone has been available for some time now. Mary's just getting tossed around. That's what it is. It just uses the same thing. It's Mary's level 10. Dry Spell again, hitting another farm, just starving Carliber for resources. Durnhelm now hitting level 7. Caran Lambar retreated here for a second. Maybe he was chasing down Mary, because I'm pretty sure I heard Mary get killed. More West folders. Going to be relatively good against the spears, but we are going to lose the archery range. Crucial for Carliber. But not enough to kind of stop. Oh, no. All right, I count 3 so far. 3 builder deaths. That's 1,500 resources, man. That really, really hurts. Yeah, Carliber is now to the point of building uh, a wall hub expansion. Did he mean to? Did he mean to build a turret? Yeah. Okay. There we go. GG. We have Guardians of the Serpent, or Guards of the Serpent here hitting the field. All right. Great display from Carliber for hanging in there for that long and making a pretty good comeback as far as I'm concerned. But let's see. Game 1, Carliber versus Alex. Okay. Nice. All right, I'm going to handle picks and bans, and we'll get on to game 2 in just a second here. All right, we've got the updated scores here, so we're good in that regard. Okay. We started with Ifa Iafa, and we should be picking another map here momentarily. I've heard tales about Carliber's Rohan. It didn't seem to go well for him that time around, but still very well played. That was a lot of Harad pressure, and I would have crumpled under it almost immediately. I'm surprised he was able to get back to like 500, 600 max CP in that match. But Alex did the right thing. I mean, Guards of the Serpent and all that, hitting the field. All right, we're going to go on Tuli Ma, so let me get bans from everybody here. Background I made with Canva. I do not have Photoshop. All right, I've got Alex's bans. I'll wait to announce them in just a sec. Okay. All right, so Carliber banned Lorien and Misty Mountains, and Alex banned Dol Guldur and Woodland Realm. Carliber is okay. Okay. So let me just put that down. This is Lorien. We have versus Harad. Okay, excellent. Will I save the VOD once stream is finished? I will try. I definitely will try. I don't mind turning it into a YouTube video and putting it up on my YouTube as well. I hope it's, I mean, I hope it's automatically recording. I didn't set it to record, but I'm pretty sure that's the default. Hopefully it does that. Yeah, Photoshop is probably more flexible for sure, but I think it costs money. And I just don't use it enough for that kind of thing. All right, let me grab Tulima here and change up the stream. Okay, let me check that real quick before we get started then. It would be nice to have the VOD. Should only take me a second here. Settings, output, recording. Okay, yeah, I think it's going good. No worries. All right, we'll get back in game here and get going. All right, game 2. Here we go. Lorien versus Gondor on Tulima. All right, here we go. In the top left, our leader so far in this tournament, or in this match, sorry. We've got Alex playing Gondor, the Men of the West. And in the bottom right, being serenaded, is Carliber playing Lorien. We're going straight for the Galathrim garrison here. Going to delay the Nephridial Bloom for now. I saw this recently. Apparently it's a thing, and I really enjoy it. Juggling the trees functionalities here. Galathrim garrison, and he's rotated it correctly. Wow, what a guy. Stuff I always forget. I love playing as Lorien, but I'm terrible as them. Just waiting to see what he chooses here, if anything. Looks like he's going to keep it all on standard trees for now and get some, I'm assuming, yep, the Tawarwaith are coming out. Over here on, ooh, should have been paying attention. Over here on Gondor's side, we have the stables, and the Pinothgelen riders are going to be hitting the map shortly. It's going to be a very decent counter to the Tawarwaith. Not sure if he'll be keeping the stables once they've arrived. Finally getting his third farm down on the map for people who don't play this as often. The stable start is often very expensive, so he had to delay his third farm for a bit there to get the Pinothgelen riders. He's going to bypass the Tawarwaith. Where did they go? Oh, okay, they were stealthed over here. And he's going to run straight, unfortunately, into the Lorien Spears. The Captain's Horn is going to hit, but he's going to be chased off. So well done by Carliber there. Great idea, sending his Toarwaith around the side. And Alex is not going to have much to defend against this for some time. He has nothing. Yeah, he's going to have to send these horses back, I think. I mean, yeah, these guys are going to wreak havoc while these... he's just got nothing in production back home. He's going to allow him to kill the farm. He's not going to delete it. I thought he might delete it and just have these guys run around, but he's able to give Carliber the power points here. So taking a half a point lead in order to defend his base. With the Captain's Horn and the aggressive stance, though, Toarwaith are going to fall in one trample, and we're going to send 2 battalions of spears across the field. They're going to run right into Clansmen of Lamedon, or the Clamsmen of Lanadon, if you're a caster. All right, more axe and sword elves here. Running into a Losoth camp here. I like this map a lot. I love the colors here. It's excellent. Okay. Swords and spears over here. Pinnithgillen Riders still alive. Gonna jump on top of this Nephridial Bloom. No silver lanterns yet, and I can't see if they're in production, but I think he's going to be able to get this Malorn tree. There's nothing back home quite yet. Clansmen being chased off, while a Lorien battalion is going to go and see what's up over here. This is shaping up, my guess, I think we're going to get a bit of a longer game this time around. I think, yeah, the Elven Horn must have just gone here. Excellent trample by the Pinnithgillen. A couple of horses falling to the spears, but able to get on top of the Toarwaith. This farm is going to fall once again. So some more power points for the elves here. And the Clansmen of Lamedon trying to retreat to the fortress in order to fight. And over here, the Clansmen of Lamedon going to clean up. Hitting level 2 as well. Oh, yep, here we go. Very careful, very calculated trample here from the riders. And Lorien getting cleaned up on the top here. With some level 2 Clansmen of Lamedon looking for trouble. They're not in the safest position here, but Lorien decides not to engage. This battle's still going on, but just trading a few units for a few units. No big deal here. Alright, we've got 350 max CP for Lorien, 400 for Gondor. Low resources on both sides, double barracks. No upgrades, so we're just pumping out fiefdom units for now. And actually nothing. We've just been purely on the fiefdom spam, buying units, I think, on both sides. If we look over here on Lorien's end, we've got some more trees, some unupgraded trees, or unspecialized trees, you might say. We've got 2 Galathrim garrisons, so yeah, it's just on both sides. 2 barracks versus 2 barracks. Pumping out similarly statted units. The only difference has been this, this battalion. Oh no! He's gonna want to get out of there. They haven't quite been able to hit level 2. In fact, I'm surprised killing a whole battalion of Lorien swords is only a third of the XP, and they've been killing some stuff even after that. So, not a ton of XP for Gondor there. Lorien still has the PowerPoint lead. I think this is going to go in favor of Gondor here. I feel like they have very similar stats, but obviously there's another extra row of Clansmen of Lamedon, so I think he's just got the numbers. He's escorting this builder. I think I just heard Room Mill. We sure did. And, oh, I missed this. The Captain's Horn was on these guys, but the lanterns being summoned here, I don't know if it's going to make much of a difference. With the Captain's Horn, they're just in a class of their own currently. So a bit of a delay there, but too much power, too much raw power here from Gondor on top of that tree. Rumil is going to pick away at these guys, get some easy levels. Toarwaith here to I don't know. He's going to take this fight, but they're still buffed by the Captain's Horn. Oh, that's all right. Rumil's getting some free XP. It's not too bad. Gondor is, yep, the escorted builder just built a farm. A little bit of harass from these pikes, but Carliber's attention is clearly elsewhere. Clansmen of Lamedon taking down another tree from Lorien. Just really, really good play here from Alex. He's all over the place, attacking at just the right times. He knows the strength of his engagements. But, I mean, the longer this goes on, Rumil's just going to gather XP and gather XP. We've got, we're almost at the 10 power point mark for Lorien. I believe he still has the lead there. Gondor has closed the gap. I think killing those trees has helped him tie Alex here for PP power. Okay. This is not going to be enough, even without the horn. But we've got some spears coming in to reinforce. All right, starlit lanterns here. That is going to be enough. Let's just check and see what this engagement's going on here. Huge trample, huge value from these riders. But wow, even with the fear from the lanterns, the clansmen, I think they just seem to be stronger. Stat checking the Lorien units there. Rumil leading his folks to somewhat of a victory here. Rumil must have helped clean up those Riders of Penithgalm. They got so much value. I don't think he's rebuilt a stable, so I think that was still just the same thing. It has been a very these guys have been scrapping around for so long. There has not been a ton of eco expansion until recently, with Gondor pushing his farms down the bottom left here. But Lorien's going to get on top of those, clean up stuff at home. We've got Sworn Allegiance. I think this is that a, yeah, is that gifts? I think we have gifts on Rumil, so he'll have the, what does it do for Rumil again? Yeah, it's a hero stun for 10 seconds. So just making sure he's not going to get caught off guard by the infamous Gondor hero spam. But no heroes as of yet. All right, we've got Horn on both sides. The Clansmen of Lamedon, though, getting flanking bonuses on top of these spears. But with the Lorien archers here to kind of support, that's what's been missing from these scraps for Lorien for some time. It's always been the melee units versus the melee units. But now with Rumil and extra archers joining the fray, I think he'll be able to turn these engagements around. Yep, 2 battalions of horned archers are going to cause Gondor to flee here. We have a hero here. Yep, we've got Faramir. And I didn't mention it earlier, but Sworn Allegiance was popped. So that's where all of these guys are coming from, and they do have armaments of the White City. But even armaments of the White City on some of these guys are pumping out damage. I just heard I require aid already. Where is Faramir? Is he doing all right? Wow, they got him. They really got him. That is surprising to me. Wow. Okay. So I think Alex losing a bit of control on Faramir there. Oh, you know what it must have been, obviously. I completely missed it, and it was probably happening on screen. We just talked about Gifts of Lorien and the 10-second stun. So there is the decal on Rumil to denote that he was buffed up, but I still think it caught Alex by surprise. He had Faramir out a little too far exposed to the ranged stun and was able to get him surrounded. And yes, the archers have the buffed attack range. All right, we've got a bunch of archers on top of the Gondor base here. Gonna deal with the well. Haldir now hitting the field, and now Carliber all over the place. We've got trees just kind of encroaching each tier up. Over here, quite a bit of fiefdom units, including some Blackroot Vale archers. We do have the archery range. But the level 3 farm is going to fall here, and that might mark the turning point in this match. The stables is coming. I think the stables might be a little late. It's always hard to say, but I think once these archers hit the field, along with Rumil, the fiefdom units were not keeping up anymore. And he no longer had that battalion of Pinnith Gillen riders that was kind of swaying things in his favor. But Captain's Horn goes off. Captain's Horn goes off and he retreats. He sees Haldir and retreats. I think that's a shame. I mean, retreating isn't necessarily a bad idea, but having to use the horn and then retreat is a bit of a shame for Gondor here. So I think that's gonna spell it. Rumil and Haldir jumping on top of the production, leaving only the stables and the archery range. Oh man. Wait, what was that? They jumped right on top of the swords, but unfortunately did not get any sort of trample until they went back. We've got Faramir returning, and they're going to dodge the arrow volley. But now we've got 430 army supply for Lorien, 2,000 resources. I wouldn't be surprised to see Celeborn or Galadriel or something coming soon. Let's check on Gondor here. 550 max isn't terrible. He's got farms across the top. I just heard eagles. Yep, we hear eagles of the mountains. I don't see them. Oh, they're over here. Jumping on top of these archers. Gonna absolutely decimate Gondor's army here. Yep, 88 power points and only some Blackroot Vale archers, which are no more. Getting absolutely barraged upon. Leaving only Faramir to get stunned. And yep, that's going to be a good game. Called from Alex. Expertly played, patiently played there by Carliber, taking some of those early kind of frustrating engagements against the clansmen of Lamedon, but able to turn it around with Rumil and some archers later on. Excellent. Let me just get this saved here. We'll update the score screens and move on to the next match once we get everything settled. So hold tight, everybody. I'm probably not going to talk too much while we get all of this next bit settled here. Okay, let me grab one-to-one. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're going to see Fangorn next. I haven't seen much Fangorn this tournament, really at all. I'm sure it's been played a few times, but um, that'll be great. I'm going to go ahead and get bans and picks, and we'll jump right in. How is the stream quality, you guys? Is it too jumpy? Oh, we do we? Oh, well. My bad. I feel like we should do maps first. Wouldn't it be more interesting to pick maps first? But all right, we'll move forward with the regular rules. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. uh, no, I'm pretty sure you can only play. You can only play a faction once, right? Nick or Bomber or somebody, Camogan. Yeah, you can only. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if I'm missing. Somebody was asking to play the same. Okay. All right, just waiting on Carliber's pick here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm keeping track of that at least, Camogan. I'm not not totally useless yet. Only broke one rule. Yeah, we've got the bans are all kosher so far, and so are the picks. But I thought that was a weird request. I thought it was definitely one. You get one chance to play a faction. What do you think about that, Camogun, for future things? I like the idea of picking map first, because then you know you're banning specific factions for that map, picking a specific faction for that map. I actually didn't know that. You can. Oh. Yeah, I think map picking is usually. Here I go again. In StarCraft, in StarCraft, the players know what map they're going to play, but of course they always play the same faction, so I guess it's not really relevant in StarCraft. Yeah, something to think about for future tournaments. But I my bad for changing the rules. I just assumed that's what it was, which was not the best. I don't know if I said, but we are playing Misty Mountains Mirror. Both players picked MM. So we're gonna get an interesting game 3 here on Fangorn. Let's get into it. Yeah, I don't know, Flame. I haven't got into Age of Empires. It tracks as something that I would like, but it's just they all seem the same to me. They're like, I have one archer unit that's a little bit better than everyone else's. Okay, over on the right, playing Misty Mountains. Alex. We are currently tied 1-1. I hope the scoreboard is showing up. I've never gotten the scoreboard to work before, but I think it's working now. And in the left side here, we've got Misty Mountains, Carliber. We couldn't be on a more even playing field in the middle of our match than we could be right now. 1-1, same faction. We don't see Fangorn as much, so let's take a look. We've got goblins in the top left and bottom right, wargs in the top right and bottom left for creeping, one ford in the center to cross through, and some other kind of choke points to go around it. I think this will be very interesting to see. It doesn't look like either player is opting for cheeky tunnels. But we do see that Carliber is starting with... I gotta make sure I know who I'm talking about here. Yeah, Carliber is starting with a troll lair. And we're gonna have goblin spam from Alex. No Mountain Orc Lodge yet, so I'm wondering if he's gonna run into any trouble with that troll. But he is gonna run his builder up top here. We've still got some time before this troll is out, and there won't be much else, as it's a pretty expensive opener for Misty Mountains. He's only got 2 tunnels. He might be trying to build one in the back here, just for, yeah. Very interesting, like very kind of far away area to build up a little base like this, especially for a teleporting faction like Misty Mountains. All right, I like this. This is kind of, even just like from the trees, this is kind of a hidden location for a tunnel. We've got 2 Screechers in the bank and 1 coming out of their cave right now. So 3 battalions total. Probably going to pop out of here and try and get something done. But he's going to be in trouble. I want to keep an eye. The troll is already headed across. I was trying to find out where it is. By now, Alex should see the troll. And let's see how he responds. He's actually quite close to the tunnel here. Wow. The troll, not even on aggressive stance, is going to tear down these caves. Holy moly. That's insane damage. Yeah, 2/3 of a power point already for Carliber for that. We're going to go on a full-on counterattack here. I don't know. We'll see how much damage this can do, but he's already got a troll here to defend. We're trying to debuff the troll, but... oh my god. Alright, we're building defenses here. Alright, we're hopping on top of these tunnels. A troll with a tree is gonna be a... oh no. This is... okay, so he gets the tunnel. Fine. Might even get this one. He's gonna be able to outrun the troll. Or at least, you know, steer clear of it. You'll want to get the rubble there. He's running right through the fortress. 1 arrow per goblin is going to take care of those guys pretty quick. Over here, the troll has retreated for now, or at least is trying to stay out of the fortresses. Oh, no, he's stuck in the fortress. No, that's not where he wants to go. Okay, he's gonna be fine. Over here, another tunnel's gonna fall, but the rubble is still over here. The rubble's almost worse. He's not gonna be able to rebuild on top of those if he wants to. We've got a tunnel over here that I'm sure Alex is not gonna find. But the troll is going crazy. He hits level 3, which is really bad news for Alex. He's going to get the monstrous recovery. Oof, dude. All right, Alex is in a huge pickle this match. Very clever opening in the mirror here. It paid off really, really, really well. I was wondering if Alex was going to try and wait for the troll to get too close and try and surround it with the goblins, but I don't even know if that would have worked. I don't know if it would have been enough damage, even with like the poison blades. I have no idea. The rubble is going to cause a bit of a building impediment for now, but he's going to get him back for free sometime. I actually don't know what the timer is on the rubble rebuild. This is Alex's. Trying to rebuild some tunnels up here, but this troll is going to find them all. There's no units in there because lest we forget, the caves were tragically destroyed. Wow. All right. Tree Troll. Oh, almost had a really good shot there against those ones, but is able to get some. Goblins here to defend. Goblin archers here. Oh, poison arrows getting some good damage onto the troll. Okay. These ones have poison arrows too, but they're not using them. Oh man, if this one gets out, and that's the level 3 one as well. Okay, goblins getting damage done to these tunnels while running away from the trolls here. This is such a ridiculous match. No trolls in production. This guy's gonna have to heal up. He's not gonna be able to. These guys are level 4. That's unbelievable. Losing a few to the fortress as they run. We're trying we're trying to kite this troll as best we can here. Another troll in Alex's base. I missed this, but it's gonna get jumped on by these archers. But he's gonna lose the tunnel. The Mountain Orc Lodge is finally out. The poison arrows are actually a great counter to this. FYI for all you folks, whenever if you find yourself in a Misty Mountains mirror, poison arrows are good against the trolls, as are the spearmen. And the spearmen, you know, whether he meant to or not, are going to be a decent enough counter to the warg packs that are now hitting the field. I'm sure we'll see the warg riders at some point. But the goblin archers just trying to run back and forth away from this troll, keep it occupied. Oh no. The mountain orc spearmen getting caught as they exit. Oh no, he needed those. Getting smashed as soon as they exited the... Oh, tragic. Okay, another battalion of brutes, though. The warg pack was a good idea versus the archers, but now that the brutes are hitting the field, that's going to be a bit tougher. He's just losing wargs to the fortress, finally killing a troll. Archer on top of this level 3 and losing the warg pack. Great here from Alex. Very, very interesting game. I don't think either player feels like they have control of the situation currently. But Carliber is still kind of... These trolls are something to be reckoned with, and without much backup, Alex seems to have found a sweet spot. He's chasing this troll does not... Yep, okay, yeah, these guys are going to fall here. Leaving home for a bit to try and tackle this, but if we look, the CP is actually even. Alex has been able to stay in it with these... keeping these extra tunnels away from the base means that he's able to keep his production buildings relatively safe while the trolls are distracted, killing those from far away. Carliber summons Tom Burton Bill to handle this. I mean, this is going to guarantee that he's able to take care of these, because Alex is not going to be able to contest anything that's coming to kill these tunnels now, but it's not going to be, you know, on an engagement that's actually coming for his own base. So we'll see if that actually pays off for him. The Brood's getting on top of this troll, and I don't think Carliber's paying attention. He's going to lose an almost level 4. Oh! Uh-oh. He turns just in time. Snow Troll is now hitting the field. Oh, God. Oh, no. The lumber mill's providing some crazy turtling income. He's not having to amass a huge army here, just an effective one that stays at his normal CP, so the lumber mills here are a good choice. But the poison arrows and the other arrows are going to be the snow troll's weakness. They're weak to pierce. Okay. Brute's trying to head back home to make sure that this attack does not weaken him too much. He's got the right units to defend here, but these guys are going to be a bit fast. And all of Alex's attacking force here is going to fall without too much to say about it. The snow trolls, now doubled up, are going to absolutely murder the remaining spears here. Oh my goodness. All right. I think we can comfortably say at this point that Carliber is having the advantage here. I don't know if Alex is going to be able to gather enough resources to counter this. The archers are good, but he's got to keep his archers alive and his pikes alive. And with it's just a massacre. Giant bats now too. Yeah, I think this is checkmate. Monsters versus goblins. We know who wins, folks. What an interesting match. The giant bat here trying to siege some stuff down, getting shot at by archers. Probably not its best positioning here, but it is going to retreat. Losing some of the snow trolls to the fortress arrows, but I think it's going to end up being fine. Yeah, the tree troll is such a problem for Alex here. And the splash from the snow trolls is absolutely massive. Wow. I love this. The lumber mills cannot be overstated here. He's just there was nothing for Alex to counterattack against. He just kind of stood in his own base and was able to build up the tech while harassing with such an annoying uh, force here. This is the way to play mirror matches, though, for sure. Well done here from Carliber. I'm assuming we'll see the GG any second. There it is. Wow, good game. All right, and there it is. Carliber out here trolling. You said it. Very, very interesting. All right, game 3. Carliber versus Alex. All right. And we'll take a few minutes break as we get set up for the next game. As Carliber approaches match point here. Okay. What do we think we'll see next for those of you watching? I think you might be onto something, Nick. Okay. You were close. Let me just get their map pick and then we'll reveal everything here. All right. All right, we are going to see some Rivendell versus Isengard on Izuhara. Carliber is going to play some Rivendell. Alex on Eisen. Trying to type the name of the map. Yeah, it kind of works. There we go. All right. Glad to see we're getting a game 4. I would love to see a game 5. We haven't seen Mordor yet. Yes, I believe Alex won the first game. Yep, it's been Carliber twice in a row now. All right, we're jumping right in. Game 4. Love this map. Very cool, very unique. All right, in the top right of Izuhara, Alex, currently behind in this match, but not by much, playing Isengard. Double furnace start so far. And in the bottom left, an orchard and a Rivendell forge being built up by Carliber, leading 2-1 in the semifinals so far. Winner of this match will face off against Thena, who has been performing quite well. But I think both of these Age of the Ring champions have what it takes. This is honestly, this lineup is good for a grand finals on its own. Just facing off against each other a little bit early. I like what I'm seeing. I really, really like what I'm seeing. We're going to see some scouts first, going up against our friends the Hobbits. And I think, depending on how spammy Rivendell gets here, the Uruk scouts should be able to handle the Bounders quite easily. We're ready to jump into perhaps a 5th eco building relatively quickly. Maybe he's just kind of keeping a scout on for any kind of harass. But very typical start and unexpected party here from Carliber, and the scouts running across the map in aggressive mode. Swords out. Not what I expected. But another battalion coming. And the 4th forge giving a 15% bonus on, or discount rather. The Bounders skirting the village of Izuhara. Some pikes. Just trying to steer clear of any warg shenanigans. And actually, I missed this, but we actually had Vision of the Palantir being casted. I did not notice that. I'm assuming it was going to be on Carliber's base, so he knew what was up. But again, some Uruk scouts, as we predicted here, is going to chase after these Bounders, and the Bounders are not going to be able to get much done. Aggressive stance Uruks are going to hit this orchard, and the Tookish archers are going to chase after them. Breland Townsguard here creeping the wargs. But yeah, being forced to run past the fortress here, these Bounders are not going to get much value. All right, going to find enough cover from the archers here. I think they'll be able to get this. I don't know if they're going to try and skirt around. Bounders being forced to retreat. Level 2, Breland Townsguard from killing the thing. And actually, with another battalion of archers coming around the side, not able to finish it off. So, well defended there by Carliber. I'm sure this is going to be a juicy target for Alex quite soon, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We do have Warg Riders hitting the field. May or may not notice that that has been creeped, but are going to be skirting around where the pikes are. Howling already, gonna go for the builder. Oh, huge damage on the builder. If he's able to get control of them. Oh, okay, nope. Just in time, Carliber is able to get the wall hub. And are going to be forced to. Okay, good defense by Carliber. That could have been a lot worse for him, I think. Not enough on that first basic attack and having to stutter step there. Not going to be strong enough. The Dunedain Outriders. We did see the Dunedain gathering earlier, which makes sense against the Uruk start, since we would have to have seen the upgraded Uruk pit before we saw pikes. But now the clan steading is up, and Wildman pikemen are hitting the field, and actually have already come to the defense of one of their furnaces over here. Carliber watching just in time to redirect these guys as these wargs have come back around, or a different battalion of wargs rather, to handle this orchard. He actually went through with the wall hub construction, but they are going to be able to get this orchard, and he was watching just in time, yep, to send them away. We actually have level 3 Breland Townsguard. They do have the armor from the Barrows. And a large attack here from Rivendell. Wow. Crazy, crazy timing there. Able to turn around just in time. But both players deciding to not take the engagement, rather to retreat. And these wargs in an awkward position here. They are going to run. But this builder is in a precarious spot here. Yep, he's going to build a warg sentry just to stay safe for a second here. While Rivendell mounts a full attack here, I just want to point out that the Breland Townsguard are up on top of a fortress or a furnace right by the fortress. Warg's getting right behind the Dunedain Outriders, preventing them from running away, and able to get a decent-ish trample on the Tookish archers there, but a great surround from Isengard. Very well flanked, very well positioned here. Breland Townsguard gonna max level these guys relatively soon, going after this furnace. And Sharku is not the hero that's able to defend against that, so Alex is gonna take his win in the kind of bottom middle right here, but is going to lose all of his first furnaces. So say goodbye to any level 2. We just hit level 2 on this one, but these guys are gone. And he really doesn't have anything yet to deal with him. I don't even know if one battalion of scouts is going to be able to handle a level 3, level 4 battalion here. But Sharku and the Wild Men clearing out this creep. They've got the Warg sentry on an awkward side of the furnace here, but nonetheless feeling strong on the bottom right side, but is going to have to rebuild their economy over here. Let's check in and see what we're building. Carliber has had control of the map for some time, so I want to see if he's developed any tech. So far, it's just more Outriders. Still a level 1 Breland encampment, so no Fatty Bulger. Just a well. Honestly, he's just been building up units and harassing, which isn't bad. It's just I thought I might have expected to see a little bit more stuff coming out. Maybe there's a hero I've missed. Yeah, we have Halbarad. Okay, that's what it is. And 2 battalions of Dunedain. Yeah, that's expensive and definitely teching up. I just missed those earlier. Sharku and some wargs available here. They're going to be able to do some pretty decent harass, but Isengard is going to lose this fight handily. With Halbarad and 2 battalions of Dunedain archers in here and no wargs for the trample, Isengard's going to have to retreat, but I think he is happy to do so as he chases down these buildings here. Dunedain Outriders are going to come in to take on these guys. I wonder with Sharku, I don't know. I think Sharku turns the tide of this fight in a big way without anything to trample. Oh, he's going to miscast the summon. He got level 3 from killing a few of these guys. But these wargs able to take down this orchard. Let's pay attention to what's happening over here. Isengard getting a little caught out, losing a furnace from the surround. Nothing to trample, but no wargs to trample with. Tongado Hide is going off. I want to check the bottom left again to see how those wargs are doing, but let's just check and see how this is doing. This is a huge, huge, powerful army here from Carliber that Isengard has to respect and is going to allow some things to fall. I wonder if we'll see a change to swords in order to get some more building damage done, because the one thing that this army is lacking is a ton of people that can attack the buildings here. Wargs still wreaking havoc back here, killing a high-level orchard. Let's check the Dunedain Outriders. Oh, man, that was not a worthwhile trample. They got some spears, but oh, no. Those guys are not cheap. So I think, yeah, I think Carliber is pretty disappointed with that engagement. He's going to have to back off while Tongado Hide is still active. And we've still got Sharku and these wargs killing the... Oh, those guys didn't get spears quite yet, but they have them now. Are there enough remaining? He's got to tell Sharku to stand still. Okay, no, he's just going to run away. I thought he might be able to take him in melee. But Sharku's going to have to... Okay, yeah, if he skirts around the bottom, he'll be all right. Halbarad only level 2 right now. And 2 battalions of Dunedain that are not yet level 2, and they lost? No, the Well is still alive. Well is still alive. Okay, large army from Isengard, able to turn it around. I want to check the max CP levels, and we actually have Fires of Industry, so we're going a huge economy here for Alex, and he's been able to spread out during that whole time. So I think he was very happy with the way that engagement went. Whereas we'll see that Carliber is only at max 500, 200 army supply, and only 400 resources to his name. He's able to get these Dunedain back to the well, but man. Next thing for Isengard is going to be the level 2 Uruk pit. Or we're going to see, okay, he's going for the extra Uruk pit here. He doesn't want to halt his production yet, but I would be surprised. He just spent about $600. I expected it to be the upgrade here, but I must have just missed what it was. We've got Sharku and his band of wargs. Strider has hit the field. Going to be leading some Spear Dunedain over here, but he's not going to be able to defend the home here. All right. So Spear's out of position so far. Warg's going to try and get on. Oh, the Wargs run right into the Breland Townsguard, not where they want to be. Gonna back off here. The send in the Wargs is available, so if there's too much clumping, he'll be all right. But we actually have Armored Wolves has been cast, so I want to say that was probably cast on both of those. And Man-Eater is available. All right, Strider is able to clean up a little bit of this extra expansion, but not too much. Dunedain Outriders trying to get a cheeky trample here. So many archers. I think if he just focuses down these pikes, he's going to focus down a builder. Not a bad target here, but I think his main target here should just be the pikes. He's got so many archers. Just tear the pikes apart. Oh, Sharku, no! Okay, all right. Honestly, that's a big deal. I think Carliber... not that he was out of this game by any means, but I think the big lead that Isengard had is stymied significantly by losing Sharku there. It was the splash damage from his warg ability, plus the leadership on his cav that was holding him in. We have Wolfgar on the field. Wolfgar is going to be able to take care of these guys, no problem. But Strider leading a large army up through another thing here. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Isengard is kind of panicking to reposition. It lost 4 or 5 furnaces and got no damage done. So good on Carliber there for making the most of, you know, what seemed to be a pretty terrifying siege. I don't think any building damage was done by Alex during that engage, and he was able to put Strider in a different position. These Dunedain are still alive. He didn't fully clean them up. They were hiding behind the building. I saw Ugluk in the mix. Just want to note that. These wargs are getting cleaned up here. All right, Isengard's large battalion here being led by Ugluk and Wolfgar. We are on completely opposite sides of the map. A little bit of a base trade. We'll see the awkwardness of the Warg Sentry positioning in action here. Fully ignorable. All right, let's see. This is going to go down handily. We've got Wargs over here being chased down by Spear Dunedain. We'll see if they notice them in time. If they kill this orchard quickly enough. Okay, all right, we have Ugluk buffing everybody here. Lots of these scouts have been turned on to swords. They're going to rush the fortress. Wow, okay. Do we have enough damage here? Let's check powers. We don't have a horn or anything. I don't know if this is enough. I think he's going to get... Oh, no. Alex, I don't think you have enough for this. He doesn't have enough of a damage buff, I don't think. Yeah, he's just going to get... Oh, my God. War Chant, it's too late. It's too late for War Chant. Oh, my God. Like 400 army supply down the drain. Wow. Wow. On match point, what... I'm speechless. I am speechless. If he was up 2-1, I would almost understand. But that was crazy. Bro, that was crazy. I mean, it's not over. He's got 3,000 bucks. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, Rivendell has I mean, not that much of an army lead, to be honest. It looks scary, but it's only about 100 more than what Isengard has. Isengard has home field advantage. We definitely saw Ugluk dying. All right, we are in panic mode. We have Warg sentries. We've got the ballistas coming out. We have to survive this attack. I don't even think we'll have some Dunlending axemen and some pikemen coming out just in time here. These pikes getting stuck in an awkward spot. Not long enough to get any damage here. But we've got remnants of the Lost Kingdom, Old Kingdom here in a perfect area. I mean, this is just going to be... I don't know who wins this. I feel like Rivendell has the power here with the leaderships, but with the Ballista and the home field advantage and Lurtz actually buffing out everybody here, it looks like we're going to have... Wow, no, actually, Isengard wins this so quickly. What was... That was my voice, but who said that? Together we shall keep this valley safe. Was that Glorfindel? I just was like, why did I say that? I don't know. There he is. Wow, okay, Glorfindel. All right. I did not expect Glorfindel at this stage. We haven't seen any elves. But I guess he doesn't really buff elves, so he makes more sense than Elrond at this point. Elrond is crazy, though. We've got a battalion surviving with one unit here. Wolfgar is chasing them down, dude. Love to see that. We must have seen Hugin and Moonin hitting the field. Oh, there they are. They're much smaller than I remember. But yeah, they're going to fall now to the Dunedain. Wolfgar is getting a little bit too brave here. All right, 9 power points available for Isengard and 12 for Rivendell. They both bought tier 1, so they're pretty even here. Sharku is getting his typical harassment done, gathering more power points that way. Dunedain Outriders getting caught here. With Wolfgar and the Dunlending Axemen and the presence of more Uruk-hai, I think Isengard has officially moved into the kind of mid to late stage here. Army composition-wise, I don't think he has an armory. I haven't seen an armory. So I don't think upgrades are really on the horizon as of yet. Or ever, maybe. And I wonder if that's a mistake. With Isengard's access to upgrades and their effectiveness, I would like to see Alex do that soon. But he might feel he can't afford them currently. We're still focusing entirely on Dunedain. I think the this finish, I was wondering if we were going to see Grey Company soon, and we just are going to see this upgrade finish. So I bet Grey Company are going to be hitting the field once we hit enough money here, which he does have. 1,500. Isengard in a huge clump, going to be charging this level 3. Dude, if he goes for the fortress again, I'll riot. I don't think my heart can handle that. Glorfindel charging right in, hitting level 2. He's going to lose the level 3 orchard. That's not a small loss, but he is absolutely surrounded again, man. They're all dead. Glorfindel's going crazy on Lurtz. I don't know, man. Yeah, Lurtz is no match for Glorfindel here. Wow. I mean, he's able to pump out the army back home. We've got Berserkers. I love Berserkers, man. If you're not... Oh, when did this happen? There is so much happening. This is turning into one of my favorite matches. This is crazy. All right, Wolfgar mounting up to escape. Still 423 CP, not too bad. CP is even. Strider level 5. Halbarad's in here somewhere, I believe, unless he died and he didn't repurchase him. Glorfindel is leading some Outriders up here, but yeah, Alex saying he doesn't want to let them get the XP. Letting Glorfindel get some XP would definitely be more dangerous. Large clump here. We've got Wolfgar, Saruman. No Lurtz. He just died. I'm pretty sure he'll probably rebuy him. You got to have Lurtz for the leadership. It's not one you can let slide. But some pikemen here getting on top of these guys, but it's not going to be enough. The mounted heroes here checking to see what the deal is. This is going to be more problematic, I think, for Alex than he would like, but there's lots of pikemen back home. Okay, I think this is under control now. Glorfindel is going to have to run, but he does not want to fight currently. We have at least 2 battalions of the Axemen here. Those are really, really beefy dudes. Should be good for him. It would be a huge win for Alex if he can actually get the level 3 battalion of Dunedain Outriders, but I don't know if he will. Yeah, the banners are just starting to repurchase. He's trying to cut them off. I like to see this. Let's see. Yep, Wolfgar is going to stand here waiting. It's not going to be enough. He's trying to corral him. A great attempt. Great attempt. Well done there by both players there. Almost a really, really good trap, but Rivendell's able to get out of there. All right, we have the Grey Pilgrim ready for Rivendell, and we actually went with another tier 2. So Isengard holding off on its, honestly, some of the best tier 4s. Just in terms of raw power. He's delaying those for Tainted Land, which is also a great ability. Small attack here, not going to get anything. Glorfindel going for Revealed in Wrath. Going after the Furnace. All right, I don't know, man. Glorfindel's going to be able to do this. He's got nothing here to deal with him. That's a level 3 Furnace, man. You can't be losing that. All right. Well, he's going to go after the level 1 Orchard instead. 2 level 1 Orchards. Look at this crew. It's like a boy band. It's terrifying. All right, going after... This would be a good thing to get while it's unprotected. Get it quick, get it quick, get it quick. All right, gets it before the battle goes off. Is going to be able to retreat to his army here. Glorfindel is destroying 2 level 3 furnaces. Getting more accomplished so far. Tainted Land going off. I don't know which one was cast first. Tainted Land or Revealed in Old... Oh, no, the Grey Pilgrim is going to stun the crap out of these guys. We've got horns going off all over the place. There's so many effects. All right, so let's see here. We're going Lightning Blade. I think I just heard Wolfgar's death sound. Saruman here got pretty good value. We've got the Grey Company in the back, chugging away. Dunedain also. Actually, many battalions of Dunedain just shooting away. Lurtz is going to run in. If he pops off Carnage here and gets a decent engage on these guys. All right, so Gandalf is going to fall, and most of the scouts are going to stay alive here. Saruman versus Strider. Saruman's going to have to run. It does Lurtz. Well, Lurtz is still in Carnage mode. He cannot change, but if he has Cripple, I don't know. There's elves on the field now, too. I didn't even catch the dormitory pumping out units yet. Halbarad here, and as far as I know, yeah, Glorfindel returned. He's going to try and get the Saruman kill. I think he's going to get it. We'll see. Oh, no. The pathing. Okay, back here. Okay, so Saruman's able to retreat. Lurtz is able to retreat. He did switch to bow. He's got cripple now. He cripples Glorfindel, but I don't know. Is that enough? Oh, it is. Oh, it so is. Glorfindel popped. All right. See ya. See ya in Amman, Glorfindel. All right. Strider, level 6. Huge, not a huge fireball, actually. Just a couple of Dunedain. Didn't even kill some of them. Freezing Rain is here for Alex. Wow, this is going to be such a crazy late game mess, isn't it? All right, let's see. Still level 2. Level 2 for both. Level 2 Longhouse. Still pumping out some spears. Actually, some axe throwers. Surprising, to be honest. He might just feel that his army is a bit small and he's just got to pump the numbers up. Wargs coming out too. I think Sharku's been back for a while. He's level 10. He can actually summon the Warg Matriarch. I wonder if he's just going to do that now. Yep. There we go. Deal with that, he says. Well, the Warg Matriarch is actually just going to go after the, the Orchard. Well, I don't think that's quite what what Alex intended here. But nonetheless, that's what happened. All right, both sides given the opportunity to build up, and I think Carliber is more than happy that he's able to sit here at his well during freezing rain. Yeah. Okay. So army's coming up again. We have 18 power points for Rivendell. Some armored wargs. And Sharku going to go after the forge here. Is there a forge that can buy up? Oh, wow. Yeah, there is. Anduril has been purchased, but no other upgrades for Rivendell yet. Losing this forge here. Dunedain archers only. I think the only elves we see are elven swords. Orchards creeping up here. We're getting a resource building face-off here. I think the wargs should be able to handle that. There's no protection currently. And Isengard just retreating back to base. I want to see power points for, yeah. Obviously, both with the freezing rain, both tier 4s available to Isengard. Pilgrim, pretty sure is on the left side, so that would be... Actually, I don't know. Chat can tell me if it's Flood or Bombadil coming up next. Yeah, I'd like to see Huskarls too. He upgraded both. You called it, Kmogon. Look at there. We've got Huskarls. I think that's going to be huge against these heroes and these elves, just to ignore all their armor. Actually, Isengard finding a great opening here. Rivendell with a decent army, but kind of caught in a very awkward position as Isengard moves forward on the still tainted land. If he's able to get the level 3 dormitory... Oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh my God! Okay, well that evens the playing field up, doesn't it? Yeah. Wild. Okay, Fireball handling some of the Makari here. I still think Isengard it has the advantage in this situation, but that Lightning Bolt just saved his life. We've got Halbarad, level 9, facing off against Ugluk here, who's kind of bugged here for a second. But we've got, yeah, Halbarad's going to get absolutely mauled by these two guys if nothing happens here. There's so much happening. Hugin and Moonin, A fire shall be woken. Ondural's Strider is going crazy. He's just popped heal. But Isengard is still alive. There's one battalion of swords here being debuffed, and Glorfindel now level 5 also in the fight here. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Was not able to get... This would have been a huge, huge win for Isengard. But that lightning bolt, man. Holy cow. Wow. And so the game adds another 20 minutes to its runtime with one spell. It is Tom Bombadil. Come Meridol. Just creeping. We're already level 10. Saruman has Speechcraft, but Saruman's Lightning is half a level away currently. Not quite at Voice of Kuurnir yet. Glorfindel just, okay. Alright. Yeah. I mean, this is his production. Wow. I'm glad I was looking over here because I wouldn't normally. Look at this. All right, we've got Old Man Willow. Both of the Uruk pits are going. All right, so let's see this thing here. Okay, so Saruman gets a massive, massive wizard blast just as we take a look. Berserkers plus Lurtz onto Strider here, but I just want to make sure we know what we're losing here. Isengard retreating to come deal with this. Isengard's max CP is crazy. Okay, and Wrath of Karathras, or what is it called? Fell Storm, destroying the back line here. This was a last-ditch effort from Rivendell to take this match. What a crazy ending. I assume this is the end. We have 800, yes. I am in awe. What a wild game. Absolutely crazy game. Unbelievable. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That one, I had no idea what was going on half the time, but that was hella fun. Okay. Game for Carliber versus Alex. All right. I am going to ask the players for a quick break before we go into game 5. But that was absolutely crazy. I don't know what happened to my scoreboard here. It looks completely different now, but I'll put that up. Like the font is completely different. I didn't change anything, but I guess it's blue now. So here's the blue. Yeah, I don't know. I must have accidentally changed the font without knowing it. All right, let me message these guys. The pathing that saved Saruman from getting killed by Glorfindel. Fuck, that move cost me the game. Yeah, that's true. Glorfindel chasing after Saruman there. That was rough. Crazy, crazy game. We'll play both. 5-minute break. Then G5. All right, be back soon. Can send bans if you want. All right, I'm gonna be on a little pause here. Be back in just a second. All right, we're back. Well, kind of. We're still. I'm gonna bring these guys back and work on the picks and bans. Now, hopefully, it doesn't turn into too much of an ASMR stream because I need to snack. So I've got some sun chips with me, so hopefully that doesn't bother you all. But let me figure this out with these guys. Okay, yeah. I don't think there's anything left to ban. Yep, okay. No bans left. Go ahead and pick. Okay. Oh man, it's poetic. There was yeah, Alex could have banned Erebor, but he didn't care. He didn't want to. But everything else was either banned or played, so we moved right into picks. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta change the scoreboard here. Erebor versus Woodland? Wow, wow. No, not quite. Did I say what it was? Mordor versus Gondor. One of my favorite matchups. I think Mordor is very strong. I think it's stronger than Gondor, honestly, from what I've been seeing. But we'll see how it goes. Alex is playing Mordor. Yeah, it's Carliber's Gondor. Yeah, because I think Alex already played Gondor. Yeah. I think we've got Thena in the chat here taking notes. All right, let me get this game up and running here. I've been lucky as a. I don't stream very many games, but when I do, I've been lucky with the best of fives, man. We get to game 5 often. It's a lot of fun. Let me get rid of the rules here. All right. For all them marbles. Good luck, have fun. Let's do it. Game 5, everybody. Let's go. All right. I promise I won't snack during the actual cast. Unless you guys can't hear it, but I think you can. All right. Match point is a little off center. Forgive me. But I'm not going to change it now because we are in game. We've got Gondor in the top left of Westfold. Not canon, as far as we know. 2 farms being played by Carliber. Once again, a 2-time champ And I think we determined Alex is also a 2-time champ. Alex, possibly also a 2-time champ. At least a 1-time. In the bottom right of Westfold, playing Mordor. And this is it. Winner of this match goes on to the grand finals. Yeah, come on, Gun. You do need some chips. I've got chili lime sun chips. And they're crazy. I've been ignoring them. I always get the regular. All right, we've got 2 Mordor barracks trying to protect their slave farms on the other side, but they're in the back of the base. Trying not to leave anything too exposed. And that's all we see so far. 2 farms, 2 barracks. So he's going for some early spam, I would assume. And we've got a very typical opening here for Gondor. We've got 4 farms. The 3 farm into the barracks, into the 4th farm. You know what I'm talking about. And we're going to go for some Linhir Spearmen. The creeps are not wargs. So I'm actually surprised by this Spearman. I mean, we're not going to see... there's not going to be any Nazgul. Maybe he's worried about Troll Start, which I think has been popular lately. But that's obviously not going to be the case because we are God and we know everything that's going on. So we're going to see a lot of orcs coming out. We've got some pikes as well. I wonder if these are just like match point finals pikes where you just want to be safe no matter what. He also knows that he went for the Cav start as Gondor earlier in this match. All right, Lamedon Clansman coming out. Double barracks. We're going to get some early game skirmishes, which are always fun to see. Oh, I'm a fool. Wargs in the bottom left. Foolish. They're on aggressive stance. Yep, well, it worked. All right, he's going to be able to get this. And Westfold, I actually don't know what the units are from the auxiliary camp for good versus evil. I don't know if anybody wants to put that in the chat for everyone else. But he's able to get the creeping done, and I'm assuming that is what he wants to do as well. Grab the warg up there. The wargs just don't really show up on the map very well. Okay, Lamedon Clansman going for the creep. I want to see 400 max for Gondor already, 450 for Mordor. Cracks of Doom available, and no power yet chosen for Gondor. Waiting to see. Huge orc force coming up the middle. Gonna capture the vision-only signal fire. And we've got beacon guards. Solemn guardians of the sacred hill of Halifirion.
Clansmen of Lamedon, ready for orders.
Excellent. All right. We've got the signal fire, which means if we look at Alex's point of view, we have a large portion of the map within vision, so he's going to be able to play a higher level game of chess than Carliber is at the moment. But both armies just kind of standing off, not really willing to make that first attack. And frankly, the quality of Gondor's army is going to be stronger than that of Mordor's right now. And Mordor not able to get a lot of harass done with their orcs and their ability to, like, split off their army size. The first bit of harass is going to come from Carliber here with these Clansmen of Lamedon that were actually not able to pop level 2 off of the Goblin encampment here, but are clearly going to get it if they are the ones to destroy this farm. Alex, I have noticed this whole tournament has not been a fan so much of the of destroying buildings to avoid that PowerPoint gain being given. But the heroic statue is going to go up. The builder here is going to get caught, and once again, Carliber is going to lose his maybe. He's gonna have to lose that. Yep, gonna lose another builder this tournament. Orcs coming across the top way here. We've got the orcs creeping this warg layer to get their own units. Orcs over here on top of this farm. All of a sudden, we've got Mordor all over the place. The Nazgul. I would have thought the Nazgul would have wanted to be here, but there is a skirmish in the center that needs his attention. There's no Linhir spears in here, so this is all for the taking for this Nazgul. But but he's not controlling it currently, and he's having this builder is going to build this. There's so much happening here. Orcs surrounding the clansmen of Lambadon. We've got orcs on top of this farm. We've got orcs on top of these farms here. All of a sudden, yeah, I mean, I really think Mordor's all over the place here. Not enough Linhir spears to handle this. Forlong is not going to be able to. I didn't even notice him at first, but Forlock is obviously not going to be able to chase down this Nazgul, so he's going to clean up all these units. But not before Gondor was able to take this signal fire from him. Over here, I mean, the surround is not quite good enough. No. All right. The slave farm lives, for better or worse. He's not going to be able to rebuild it with more integrity for later, for example. But men of Lossarnach are here. Nazgul getting the scout. And Gondor still in control of the signal fire for now. Moving this farm up ahead. Let's see. These orcs are level 3. They have Mark of the Red Eye, but they're not going to be any match for these clansmen of Lambadon. So just trying to run around and keep these guys busy for as long as possible while Gondor goes in for the counterattack already, being met with quite a few orc battalions here, enough to get the horde bonus, and actually maybe could have gotten the surround. We have Screech is not available. I missed the Screech usage, so we do not have Screech available for whatever this is going to be. But Forlong in the mix of all of these fiefdom units is going to be troublesome for Mordor here. But maybe the horde bonus is going to be enough. We've got the Halathirian beacon guards here. Yeah, this is a strong showing from Gondor. Strong showing. Orcs still running around getting a little bit of vision, but now the tides have turned. Nazgul going to take the opportunity to gain like 2 levels and grab these swordsmen. Let's see here. Cracks of Doom. I'm getting a phone call, so I'm trying to... Alright, we're back. This is looking pretty favorable for Mordor so far. The Beacon Guards are getting on top of this farm, and obviously Cracks of Doom getting massive value, getting on most of this army for the majority of the time. And the Nazgul able to get some pretty crazy tramples off here, but running into the Spearmen of Lin here by accident. Narrowly avoiding this battalion, though. Forlong popping Vitality, but not fighting with it active, mostly. Had to use it on the retreat here. Gorbag is going to kill off these Beacon Guard that were able to kill the farm, by the way. Still enough for the Horde bonus here. That's always important to keep track of. At a certain point, the strength of the Orcs diminishes greatly once they hit that threshold of numbers to lose their bonus. But these Lossarnach guys are gonna get caught out here. Unfortunate loss there. They were level 2. They would have regenerated. So good pick off for Alex there. Able to keep Gondor off of his tail for now. Let's see, 650 max for Gondor and only 500 max for Mordor. But right now the army size. And honestly, composition, I would say, in favor for Mordor. The fiefdom units plus Forlong is great, but not much is scaring off of the Nazgul currently. Yeah, and I want to say, so we have skilled healers and Captain's Horn for Gondor, but over on Mordor's side, we are going up to the tier 2, I would assume. We're almost there for him. He's saving up some money here, $2,000. I don't know what we'd see next. Maybe Mouth. We've got a Troll Cage coming. I don't know if he's going to try and upgrade into Morgul Sorcery to get Gothmog soon. I have no idea what he's planning. If what would be crazy and amazing for a best of 5, if he's able to keep Gondor off his ass long enough, I would love to see like the Witch King. I know that's unlikely, but if he's able to pull off Witch King and he keeps getting tramples like this, that would be insane. For Gondor's side though, I mean, he might even be purchasing some heroes currently. Not entirely sure. All right, yeah, Mordor, without spending much cash, is able to keep the lead here, but the max CP advantage does go to Gondor. He's got farms all across the bottom here. Just keeping an eye on stuff. I was gonna say that's perfect use there, but yeah, these Linhir spears are gonna be. Oh, bye. Okay, running around. Yeah, this is good. He's gonna be able to keep these farms in check for now. Gondor at low funds, low army supply. Mordor has control of this game currently, and Carliber knows it. The answer is Gandalf. Apparently, no wonder there's no army yet here for Carliber. Gandalf the White has hit the field. This is unknown currently to Alex, who has now spent all of his money, and I would not be surprised if it was something along the lines of, oh no, he went for Morgul sorcery. He's got Orcs of Morgul coming out. Gandalf should be obvious now. Screech here, I don't know. I thought, yeah, Forlong gives the fear resist, right? Yeah. Nope, Screech is gonna. I guess it affected those guys somehow. I think that was the sound of Gorbag falling to an untimely death. And Mordor is scattered. Once again, a massive attack from Alex being getting surrounded and obliterated. I mean, he's gonna get this farm, but I don't think these orcs are long for this world. He's awkwardly surrounded by Gandalf. This Nazgul is still alive. Morgul orcs are out here, but his huge army that he's been building up this entire game is slowly going to fall apart here as Gandalf gets these tramples off. All right, what's the counter, Alex? What you got? Drummer trolls are available. Slaves of Nirn for the cash. Nazgul is going to try and get level 2 farm. Is not a bad pickup. But yeah, this is a major problem for Alex here in Game 5. Nazgul is going to retreat. Marketplace going up for Gondor. Entering that new stage, he's found newfound safety with Gandalf hitting the field, where before he definitely did not have the army control, or rather the map control with army size specifically. Now he finds himself in a completely different position as 500 CP worth of Mordor units have been completely disintegrated and scattered, and Carliber finds himself sitting pretty here with Gandalf at the helm. Money-wise, Mordor is struggling to rebuild, having to rebuild orcs, and doesn't have enough money for even for the Legions of Morgul. Actually, I lied. 2,000 was spent on the Morgul Vanguard, which I think is going to be very interesting. I would like to see how that plays out here. All right, Drummer Troll, Horde bonus. This is going to be a much scarier army, but Gondor still, I think, has control of the situation. Cracks of Doom available for Mordor, but all powers available for Gondor. We're going to see Numenorian stonework, or Numenorian engineering getting popped here, while Gandalf runs amok. Gonna maybe catch these guys in a huge CC lock. Oh no, they're just too clumped up. If he's able to switch his targeting over here, then this whole army's just gonna get knocked down. No, he wants. I understand he wants to get the level 3 Slaves of Nirn mill. Okay, fine. You know, he's a better player than I am. But the CC on that is absolutely crazy as well. So Gandalf going to dismount. Still has Rekindled Hearts and Wizard Blast available. And all of a sudden, Carliber is just taking this game by the horns. Going to lose this Orc Barracks here. Oh my gosh. Okay, Beacon of Morgul being summoned here. And the Morgul Vanguard is going to hit the field. These orcs are going to be a bit scarier for now, but I don't know, man. We've got 4,000 in the bank for Gondor. 3,400 in the bank for Mordor. He's got nothing to produce out of. He can only spend 100 per on orcs. I think he's going to try and grab... He's got to try and grab Witch King or something. All right, Morgul Vanguard has hit the field. Mounted Gandalf. Instead of using Wizard Blast... When he knew he didn't need it, he mounted Gandalf and stunned the Nazgul. It was not enough to kill them. Riders of Peneth Gillen now, or actually Arnorian Knights. Yeah, the Knights of Minas Tirith hitting the field, but the Morgul... Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so Morgul Vanguard plus the buffed up orcs are actually going to be able to take care of this. And all of a sudden we see Gondor at a 0 army supply. He hasn't even bothered to build up anything. He must have thought that was the end. He's upgrading the barracks to get Anorians. Wow. Alex hangs on. Okay, Alex, don't get me wrong. Alex is still pretty far behind. Gondor has a 15 available to them, just FYI. We'll see what he purchases soon. And has almost double the max CP of Mordor, but Mordor lives to see another day. Beacons of Morgul actually has a relatively low cooldown. That'll be up soon again. We've got another Drummer Troll going to provide the. I want to see Witch King. I think whatever he bought before, when they were at that standoff, I think Carliber played it right. There was no fights. Nobody was clearly going for the killing blow. He saved up everything for Gandalf, and it obviously paid dividends. I want to see the same from Mordor. I think Witch King needs to hit the field here if Alex wants to remain in this game. But right now, the Morgul Vanguard at level, well, at level 2, but they're level 3 now. They have foul recovery. I actually don't know if the Morgul Vanguard replenished their battalion. Gandalf catches this level 7 Nazgul. Oh, no. Oh, another huge setback for Mordor here. All right, Gandalf is going to actually chase these guys down. Wow. Gandalf is so cool, man. I love this game. I love Lord of the Rings. I hope you guys are having a good time. This is a great match 5. Really, really entertaining so far. Anorians have hit the field. They have teched up. I mean, I don't see any heroes yet. We still have like $3,000. What is he saving for? This is not enough to hold back whatever's coming. Especially considering we've got Western winds. Oof. I'm scared for Mordor. I think Carliber is going to take it here. We've got Fountain Guards. Man, this is just going to be... Yep, they gain armor for every nearby battalion of Minas Tirith. Okay. So the Anorians are going to buff these guys like crazy. And when they die, they're going to be healing their nearby allies. Allies. Fun to see that. All right, Gandalf himself just going to take down a casual slave farm here. Level 2-1 over here. All right, let's see. 3 battalions of Anorian soldiers. Fountain Guards. They don't have a Nazgul to deal with currently. And soon, Chief of the Istari is going to be back up again. All of Mordor's money has been spent, so either he spent it on units, which is clearly not the case, or we're going to see either the Witch King or, you know, maybe it's something like the Nazgul plus another one, or the Mouth of Sauron or something. All right, who is it going to be? All right, he rebuilt his level 7 Nazgul. Makes sense. I don't think that leaves him enough for Witch King. I don't know if we'll see that. Okay, these guys clearly replenished their battalion after a while. Found Gandalf trying to cheese him. You've got to keep... No, he's got to be much more careful with this guy with Gandalf running around like that, man. Relentless Pursuit is available. That's not going to be that much of a game changer for him. The leadership here is no joke. The Drum Patrol is great. But Siege... Ooh! If he's able to get these catapults on top of this... Yeah, okay, Trebuchet is not going to be a problem. Trebuchet is not going to be a problem at all. Okay, Western Winds being cast immediately. The Nazgul is getting trapped by Chief of the Istari. I don't think it's going to last long enough for him to get the Nazgul. Maybe it will. Nope, he's able to retreat him. Gandalf going to run into the mist here. Rekindled Hearts was also popped. We've got Anorian Swordsman here. Nothing in terms of... that was Witch King. Witch King hits the field just in time. Chill of Angmar is available level 1. I think he wasted Flame of Honor. Oh, okay. He cast Chill of Angmar over here instead of over here. It lasts for a while, so he'll be able to get the damage done, but I think that was a bit of a misplay. But we've got the Numenorian engineering so far. Mordor is holding out better than he could have hoped for, I think. I think a few misused powers here from Gandalf, but the Witch King is just standing right where he wants to with this spell going crazy. The Trebuchets, though, going to be able to handle the fortress attachments, while Wraiths on Wings being summoned here, and Mordor is going to be able to defend this. Wow. Beacons of Morgul also just for the final stop here. The question is whether or not he's going to be able to trap Gondor or Gandalf here, and I don't think that's going to be the case. I want to see what's happening. He's just sent over these Wraiths on Wings. I mean, killing off the Siege Works wouldn't be bad. But, yeah, Gandalf and Forlong both going to survive this. But so does Mordor so far. Let's see. 200 army supply, tons of money from Gondor. I'm surprised to see I don't think He's got the Ivory Tower. He's got the Palantir of the White Tower. Okay, he just spent a bunch of money. Maybe Boromir's coming out. I think it's a bit of a misplay for Carliber to be underestimating Alex like this. I think earlier he was playing extremely well when he was on the back foot as Rohan and you know making the most out of nothing. I think even when Alex was playing that game, Alex had uh, kept up the pressure. Guards of the Serpent were coming out even though Carliber only had one farm. I don't know if it's a disrespect or not a disrespect, but just more like I wonder if Carliber thinks these are going to be the killing blows. And is just not doing a good job of going back to his macro cycle and spending his money. Because I think if he was spending that 6,000 bucks during that siege, he would already have this army that's on the field on Mordor's front step, ready to go. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong there, but I think. Yep. Okay, so we've got the brothers, or no, we have Baragond and Faramir. Over here we've got the Witch King chasing down some hero. Who died? Who did I miss? Not Gandalf. Gothmog is over here. Did Gandalf die? Oh no, I think he got Gandalf. I think this is Gandalf. Am I wrong? Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, I think Carliber is in trouble. I think Carliber is in big trouble. He just spent that 6K. He doesn't have enough to repurchase Gandalf yet. Okay, Chill of Angmar also going to be, as far as I'm concerned, wasted again. We've got Anorians with forged blades, or at least some of them have forged blades, and steel armor. But he's going to walk right in there. Captain's Horn going off, but wow. This is crazy. Mordor is going to be able to take this. Witch King is so hard to deal with. Morgul Blade available. Fountain Guard, pretty tanky. There's 2 battalions. But between Morgul Orcs, Chill of Angmar, and the Morgul Vanguard at level 9, so max out Morgul Vanguard, Mordor is making the most of this. We've got some defensive stance Anorians here, doing pitiful damage to these legions of Morgul here. Okay, once again, able to hold off for a while. Okay, we've hit the 5,000. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Gandalf getting repurchased here. Yep, there it goes. So Gandalf will be back on the field eventually, and Witch King is low. 16 power points available for Gondor. I don't know which tier 3 that makes available. I don't remember which side Numenorian Engineering is on. But obviously both tier 4s would be available given 10 more power points. Over on Mordor's side, Wraiths on Wings was purchased. That's the only one available from Slaves of Nirn, so we're either going to see the tier 4 coming in 10 points, or I would be surprised if he goes for another path. Bit of a reset going here. I think a reset favors Gondor here. I'm sorry, I think a reset favors Mordor here, being on the back foot. The more time he has to let his cooldowns come back. Like once Chill of Angmar is back, you know, he's going to be itching for a fight. So let's see. Morgul Vanguard hitting level 10. Morgul Sorcery, another terror ability. Gondor is doing the right thing, cleaning up these farms. I'd like to see him push forward. Mordor hasn't been able to expand. We have Moloch. Love that. Okay, Baragond and Faramir. There is Boromir. I was wondering, I was going to say, I want to see Boromir. But Boromir, for long. Once Gondor starts to get all of its heroes out, it's going to be a different game. Gandalf's going to be back maybe not any second. It's a long respawn time for him. I wonder if we'll go into a level 3 Troll Cage. We've had Morgul Sorcery for some time. Once again, activating... Am I missing something? When activated, he's damaging... Yeah, no, I don't know why he keeps casting it before the fight. But no, I think he's just misplaying. I wonder, maybe he thinks it does something else. He's trying to chase after him while it's active, but that, I don't know, strange. Okay, I mean that's, and I don't think he's in a position to be able to be making mistakes like that. Um, that is the ability that's going to keep him in this game and win these engagements. But, you know, Mullet getting on top of a huge clump of Anorians is also going to be pretty good. So, like, imagine he has it now. He just wipes the floor with all these guys. But now he's got to retreat. Very strange play from here from Alex. Fully upgraded Anorian Knights. I guess they changed to Knights of Minas Tirith when I wasn't looking. I thought we always called them Anorians, but everything of Minas Tirith here. Morgul Vanguard, been getting crazy value for Alex this game. I love to see that. Cracks of Doom. Okay, an engagement is happening. Drummer Troll here, probably going to let off the fear. Probably not going to do anything because I think Forlong is in here. Moloch is going to start chopping away at these level 4 Palace Guard, which now have Expel. They deal hella damage and knockback. Chief of the Istari grabbing the Witch King that does not have Chill of Angmar. Morgul Blade being cast on somebody. He's reflecting this damage, but Witch King is going to get caught. And there it is. There it is. Gondor turning the tide here. Nothing, I mean, not much left. There's $4,000 that now has to be spent rebuilding the Witch King, which he does not want to be doing. Numenorean engineering, though, getting dunked on right away. But this is a fully upgraded Gondor army here, led by the White Wizard. Chief among the Istari. This might be it. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, this breeding grounds purchase here. I don't know. Does he buy Witch King here? He's in dire straits. I don't think Witch King's going to come out in time. But I don't know what else he's going to be able to do. Okay, I think he's being they're not getting onto the fortress. They're hitting these expansions right now. For Gondor and all that stuff is great, but okay, here we go. Fires of Orodruin is gonna just reset just as the Eagles come. No! Oh no! Oh wait, no, the Eagles are gonna do it. Never mind. Never mind. Yep, that's it. Eagles are gonna grab the fort, and that's gonna be GG. I thought it was gonna come too late with the Fires of Orodruin. Wow. A very cinematic, just as the tier 4s come in here. Carliber is going to take it and join Thena in the grand finals of the Caran Lambar Carnage Cup. Gwaihir himself spelling the end for the forces of evil here in the Westfold. Wow, what a crazy, crazy best of 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. Dude, I can't, dude. A Gondor versus Mordor finals. I love the good versus evil matches, man. What a joy. And that's gonna be it. Alex is gonna let him finish the game for real. As Gothmog is being chased out of Mordor itself by Forlong. I wanted this in the movies. Get him. Get him. All right. Well, okay. I get it, Alex. I get it. You don't want to quit until the last. He could afford a fortress. He actually gets Forlong with the with the stun, with the Morgul blade here. There's the fortress being built. I get it. Best of 5, semifinals. Play your heart out. Gondor is not going to find this. Yeah, you guys thought. It's not over till it's over, apparently. Okay, there's farms over here. Yeah, he's got to check them, but they're a distraction. Doesn't he have this? Oh, he already used it. I was going to say, just use this. I mean, we'll see how... I mean, it's really just a race against the clock here. This is going to get cast soon. And currently we're at 500 army supply for Gondor. We've caught, if we get Gothmog here, then we're going to be in trouble. Gandalf is, no. Oh. Okay, here's a lesson to be learned. When you're ahead in the way that Carliber is ahead, you don't trade your Gandalf for a Gothmog. You don't do it. You just don't do it. And yet it was done. And I think the Palantir was just cast here, but or it's going to be cast in a second, so we'll find out what's going on. But it's not over. Let's see. Imagine if you're watching Return of the King again, and Aragorn can't quite finish off Gothmog. He's looking real low, and Gandalf says, "Don't worry, fam. I got him." Sprints out there, gets fucking killed. That's what happened. That's what just happened. All right, well, here we go. Boromir's back. Morgul Vanguard is still alive. Ooh, Morgul Sorcery here. Actually going to be effective. I don't think Forlong is in here. Oh! Damn. I love the way they float back onto their horses. I mean, all right. Wraith's on. He's not giving up. All right, Western Winds is going to be back in just a second. I think once he gets his heroes and a few more units out here. I wonder if he's doing the right thing. I wonder if the right thing would actually just be to, like, gather up, like, 600 CP of Gondor here and then finish it off, because Mordor is getting some value, just kind of bleeding these guys dry a little bit. We've got another snare on top of Boromir here, but he'll be fine. But yeah, look at this. I mean, they're just going to get CC'd to hell. They're going to maybe kill a slave farm. Level 3 slave farm, granted. Actually, yeah, this is a worthwhile kill if he's able to get it. But he's not. This is crazy. Alright, the Wraiths are almost gone. These guys aren't even upgraded yet. We've got the forward siege works here. Okay. Yeah, this should be... If he pops like Western Winds now, I'll be so mad. Because he's not going to be able to kill this fortress with a couple of guys. Mordor is looking at... I see you, Nick. We've got 1,500 bucks, 400 max CP. Here's a question. Gothmog is dead. Can you revive Gothmog at a fortress without Morgul Sorcery? Anybody that? Anybody know that one? Alright, well, we've got the Haradrim summon. Okay. Alright, I don't know. Why not? Cav summon getting... oh, man. Faramir's long shot here, actually pretty valuable. Western Winds stunning everything. Stunning these horses just before they could get to the Trebuchet. Oh! Trebuchet's going to be fine. And I think that's going to be it. I think we're on here. I think we're on here. Yeah, that's going to be it. There's a Trebuchet going for it. Chill of Angmar, just too late. It's just too late. Fortress. Oh, he just needs to kill this. That's it. Nope. This and one more. Come on. We can do this. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Boom, boom. All right. We've got the double trouble here. They're dead. This is crazy. Oh. Chill of Angmar's still up. These guys are still alive. Barely. Oh, not if they run into those Anorians like that. Yeah, okay. Lost one of them. Lost two of them. I've been sent back until my task is done. Your task, Gandalf? is just to kill this one barracks. Can you accomplish it? Can you do it? Does he have? No, he still doesn't have it. Oh man. You said we need a map check? A map check for what? What are we checking? We got we got this. We got another fortress being built because he's got money. And another he found the barracks. It's great. I don't know if he knows about the fortress. Let's see. As far as I know, he does not. Okay. There we go. We've got a stun on the Witch King. He's not going to be able to get out of that one. Ooh! Excellent. What we all wish he could have done in the movie. Instead, he kind of falls on his ass. Looks terrified. One of the bigger sins of the Return of the King movie, I think. They cut it, to be fair. They figured it was not good enough, but still made the extended cut. God, this is still here. You've got to send something after this one, too. All right. We got it. Kill the builder. Kill the builder. Kill the builder. Carliber, kill the builder. I don't know how much longer of this game I can take. Get the builder. And get the barracks. And we can move on to the ground. Yeah, I'm never skipping Vanguard again. I think you're right about that. They're crazy. This Morgul Blade has gotten so much value. So an insane amount, truly. All right. That's it, for sure. I think the builder's finally dead. And I think it's going to be a good game here. There it is. GG. Whew. Wow. A tiring game 5, but an amazing game 5 nonetheless. Game 5. Carliber versus Alex. All right, let me just see what's up with these guys. All right. Well, that was a fun match. Like a match as a whole. Great last couple of games there. Really, really enjoyed those. Hope everybody enjoyed watching. What'd you guys think? Ugh. All right. Well, I'm going to call it there, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope I can put this up as a VOD for people to watch later, but we'll be back with Carliber versus Thena in the grand finals sometime shortly. Hope you guys enjoyed. All right. Bye, everybody.